哦哟，坦克先送2个啊！汤姆失误了。哎，送1个还行，1换1吧，1换1。这个基地可以开起来。后期了，后期看看选择啊。Maru选择出渡鸦，汤姆也是渡鸦，一样的选择。大家都提的坦克在3攻啊，这个理解跟我们之前的理解不一样。之前理解是选择提2攻以后选择提空军的攻防，现在改版以后就选择了提坦克的3攻啊。防攻很多，这要爆破吗？墙上，这边要塞没好，汤姆可能会损失3个坦克，不过这2船兵肯定会掉，对，运输机都会掉，算是个交换吧。上面换坦克啊，好，一个纯正的后期了啊。马鲁开始存钱，就经济还是比汤姆要稍微好一点点，抓一个渡鸦，抓一个坦克，抓一个解放，这波马鲁。用枪兵换了很多的科技部队，这个是对汤姆非常不利的。前面2船兵换了很多坦克，这2船兵又换了坦克，换了渡鸦，换了解放。科技部队含量的话，现在马鲁要领先很多很多。这后期确实是强啊，这个马鲁的后期啊。那自己的坦克在家里面归着，就用枪兵出来跟你玩。汤姆开始急躁了啊，能看出来，他现在有点想跟对面拼一个正面，因为他自己现在科技落后了，枪兵很多，现在科技落后，其实这个兵好薄啊，这坦克也太少了，这个坦克现在渡鸦一锁就没了，千万不能打正面这个局面。对面渡鸦应该很多啊，坦克一锁就没了呀，就这么几个坦克。坦克来了几个还可以，这个还可以啊。但制空权来看的话，应该是马鲁领先的啊。这围巾肯定要，其实看不出来，差不多好像差不多。解放在摸鱼，可以解放这边解放在摸鱼，摸了好多坦克，围巾也领先。别慌，这个局面不一定啊，不一定。解放架，围巾多啊，围巾领先的，解放又摸了个坦克。还是有一点点机会啊！解放再架，马鲁这个只能往后退啊，只能往后退了。好，这个坦克又要掉，可能还要掉一个。汤姆往前蹭，但汤姆的围巾一定要续起来。现在汤姆的围巾好像没有续过来，现在围巾数量马鲁续了很多啊。马鲁强行点解放，来上点基地，可以，有机会，坦克摸掉，可以。马鲁人口落后了。马鲁没有坦克了，几乎没有坦克了，坦克全被解放摸了，解放架歪了啊，打不到农民。汤姆可以乘胜追击啊，现在坦克也领先，围巾可能会落后了，这个地方围巾可能要落后了，围巾落后到解放就没用了，这个地方看汤姆敢不敢上了，坦克现在领先的，坦克领先很多很多。现在对面就2个坦克，哎呦，他往右边走了，往右边走的话会给对面很多的机会。好，先把这个基地换掉也可以啊，也可以。解放先摸掉，哇，这个马鲁处理的还是挺冷静的。围巾汤姆又送了，这个局面我跟你们说不一定啊，我觉得汤姆刚才如果上2矿的话，可能直接拿下了。他坦克领先很多很多的，但他选择打这个矿，给了对面一点点喘息的机会啊。哎，空投，但这个正面可能会被包啊。正面敢上吗？马鲁不敢，马鲁蹭，只敢蹭。蹭的话，主矿肯定可以立功了。2船兵投进来，能不能空投一下？再投坦克堆啊，也行吧，也行吧。哎呦，我好紧张呀！哎，刚才没有把握住啊，没有把握住，现在制空权丢了。经济其实就领先一点点的，这个经济领先的不多啊。 哎呀，我好紧张呀！接个水，接个水，喝口水。哎，完了，到了一个马鲁非常喜欢的组合，这个组合汤姆就很难防了，很难防。这个渡鸦能量很多，可以锁你坦克啊！哎呦，完了，这个坦克全被锁完了，坦克全没了啊！下面坦克也救不了。哎呀，现在维京有没有领先？来看看啊，维京可能领先了，看起来好像汤姆的维京要多一点点。汤姆10个维京，马鲁只有5个维京，减防没有用的。维京拼维京的情况下，减防作用其实很小很小。可以，汤姆的维京抢回来了。马鲁打得很聪明，马鲁很会打这种局面，他把这个路口站住，就不让你出门了。现在，再蹭你的矿，爆破可以，爆破可以。这个地方要上吗？不行的呀，这个地方对面的兵有点厚啊。锁，下面还有坦克，解放来了。还是有机会。汤姆存了很多的钱，他有3000块钱，汤姆现在后续肯定比那个马路要多啊。回家了，马路回家了，守住就是优势很大。这边矿还没看到，马路把这边矿给放了，他没注意这边有矿。看看汤姆啊，现在有解放有围巾，马鲁现在没有围巾了，马鲁没有围巾，马鲁已经放弃了空军了。解放，领先啊！汤姆还是领先的，换家对的，可以考虑换家啊！换家就现在，换家，就现在，可以，很有机会。我觉得只要不出意外，拿下了啊，拿下了！我靠，马鲁很冷静，这不能把兵给接走啊！但维京领先，现在汤姆维京领先，救不了这个地方，救不了的，不可能救这个地方。马鲁选择回救，必败无疑。哦，全锁了，但是没有用，我觉得没有用啊！坦克在被起防摸，汤姆要创造奇迹吗？领先无限多，高了50人口。马鲁的经济已经崩了啊！马鲁这30个农民，大优啊，超级大优！右边还加了个解放，打了很多农民啊！马鲁死了35个农民，有个多线解放的，我觉得已经赢了，马鲁翻不了，这个局翻不了。没有经济了，马鲁，现在马鲁就最后一波，就只有最后一波，就这么点兵啊！汤姆活下来就可以，有渡鸦，有坦克，有要塞，制空权还在这边，还有解放，就这一波啊，马鲁已经亡命一波了，人口拉得越来越大，人口差距。汤姆高了20人口的作战部队，马鲁没有经济。要赢了吗？天哪！冷静下来，马鲁这个点还能冷静下来吗？解放加农民，高了40人口，还是高了40人口。马鲁没有经济，马鲁只有44个农民。汤姆在推，哇，这个坦克好多呀！汤姆不要冲动啊，千万不要冲动。换家，再换家！哎呀，坦克失误了，马鲁，狂送，马鲁狂送，坦克家赢了，看不清楚谁的兵，不管什么兵，坦克还活下来了，他们赢了，我的天啊！ 竟然是真的吗？这是真的吗？我是不是在做梦啊？我是不是在做梦啊？4比1战胜了马鲁，拿到了 REM 的冠军，总冠军。天哪！
You said this felt like a dream. Well, you are not waking up because I have to tell you something.
天哪！
You are the Intel Extreme Masters World Champion.
稳稳拿下，后期取胜啊这一局。啊，先听他采访吧。
Like many people sometimes tell me like, you should finish StarCraft 2, you should retire, and maybe, like you should give up. But look at me now.
Truly such an inspiration. You have fought so hard. This is the best run that we have ever seen. You were 2 and 3 in the group stage. You said it yourself that you did not expect to even make it out of groups. And then you went on to make the playoffs for the very first time. You had to take down Raynor. And then you had to take down Hero. And now you just took down a 5-time GSL champion to become the world champion. What does this mean for you?
I mean, I just want to tell us like, you don't need GSL champion. You don't need like ESL champion. I think I'm just a like normal man, and yeah, I mean, I just practice very hard this time. Like every day, 12 hours, 15 hours, so much time. And you know, like I play StarCraft 2 Pro Gamer is already 8 years, right? I think so. And I never thought I can be a world champion. And even now, I'm afraid maybe tomorrow I wake up, it's like a dream, and I'm.
I think we can all agree this is why we love esports and this is why we love StarCraft 2. I'm gonna ask one quick question about the games because when I talked to you about Maru and you said, yeah, I do play and practice with him a lot and I lose a lot, but I also lost a lot against Hero in practice and look what I did. Maybe a miracle can happen. How did you prepare against Maru, especially considering you practice against him so much? Is there something specific you plan for every map?
Like, I mean, when start quarterfinal, I just tell myself, it doesn't matter. Like, you're world champion or maybe not world champion. I just love StarCraft 2, and I enjoy this game. And yeah, I'm enjoying at stage, play StarCraft 2. I love esports. And thank you everyone for coming for watch. And like, who knows, I can be a world champion. I mean, I don't know how to say, I'm so happy.
Time, I want to give you one last opportunity to say anything you want to your family, your friends, your fans watching online, the fans here in Poland, anything you want to say.
So I want to thank you for everyone. Like, you guys show me the StarCraft 2 is not that game. I mean, there's so many people. There's so many people to watch. And I completed my dream. I mean, even I still feel not truth. But I want to see my family and use English and use Chinese. And I want to use English first. I want to thank my dad. Like last time, I lose ESL Atlanta, like 0-3, like 0-6, like no one win, like no one game won. And my father just tell me, don't give up. Like, you are always the best player in my heart. And yeah. And I want to say you guys, thank you so much for watching. My English is not very well, but thank you so much. And I want to say some Chinese to my Chinese fans. Because now so many Chinese people are still watching. It's already 5 a.m. I think so. 我想对现在还在看直播的观众朋友们说，其实没有什么事情是不可能的。我都拿到世界冠军了，真的没有什么事情不可能的。我觉得我等到这个世界冠军太久了。去年真的很难。我上次0杠6输的时候，我觉得心理争霸对我来说已经结束了。但是从上一次，我告诉我自己，我可以再多练习，如果有一天真的拿到世界冠军了，或许可以证明给大家。And I want to say to everyone, like, even you still are normal people, you still can be world champion. No one trusts you.
我怎么太感动了我？我他妈太感动了我！我们是冠军！等这一刻等太久了，我们这么多年，终于拿到了一个冠军，世界冠军。
I don't even know where to begin.
这一刻，我们就是冠军，中国就是冠军。
For Oliveira, for time, the card rated him 80. But he is 100 here, as he has now been able to become the world champion. Joining me here, he got us all. He got us all. Joining me here at the desk, ZG, Rotterdam. This, and I think I speak for all of us here, is the craziest, most insane thing that has happened actually in StarCraft 2 history. Nobody expected this result. Roddy.
This is the craziest thing that has ever happened in StarCraft, James. Like, where do you begin? We can talk about TVT, we can talk about all the things he did great, but none of that matters. Oliveira just literally did the impossible. The reason why we love StarCraft 2 is because the skill ceiling in this game is so damn high.
Yeah.
Coming into this tournament, we don't know who's going to win, but it's supposed to be a select group of individuals, because that is pretty much what has always happened in history. Nobody's supposed to make the jump from, yeah, you're good, to you can win the biggest tournament of the year. And he just did it. Like, it's actually the wildest thing that I've seen in 12 years of StarCraft 2. No one saw this coming. I don't think he saw this coming. But holy smoke, it's so beautiful. It's actually so wild, so crazy. And I still don't believe it's real.
The entire story of Oliveira is actually extremely amazing. Emotional, it's touching. He was the youngest Chinese player to reach Grandmaster on the Korean server in Heart of the Swarm. He's been playing since then, trying to get the results that I guess he wanted to live up to. He's 22 years old. He is so young, and he was able to not just come in here and deliver this performance, beating some of the best players of StarCraft 2 to get here. Hero Marine, Raynor, Hero, and Maru. He was able to do all of that under all the pressure that you can expect from a global championship, and then to be so kind and just honest, right, with the audience, and it's just an absolutely beautiful story.
Yeah, it is. And how, like, again, when we look at how I don't even know what to ask anymore. When we look at the final, going up, it's picture perfect because it's Maru on the other side of that screen. It's the guy that we all look at as the very best, the very, very best. And it's not like Time gimmicked it to this win. He did not gimmick this. It was just sheer tenacity. Maru might have had some slips, but Time, Oliveira, just brilliant.
They say just play like Maru, and he did. And he did even better. Like, it's unbelievable, as Zombie Grub just said. And it wasn't a gimmick because he defeated Raynor as well. In the eyes by many, the best Zerg player in the world. He defeated Hero, the best Protoss in the world. And then he tops it all off by defeating Maru. And not a best of 3, not a best of 5, and a best of 7. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. You can see it. All of it, James. This is so wild, man. Like, sometimes
it's unreal.
If we are here for like 4 or 5 days, you start dreaming about StarCraft, obviously, because we have long days. And this generally feels like one of these ways where you're like, oh my goodness, I overslept. My alarm clock is going soon. Let's actually get ready for the final day.
Yeah.
No one would have predicted this. Like, there's no matter how much of the Oliveira fan you are, you cannot see this coming. Like, I love big sports movies or like historic events. We've got the Miracle on Ice in 1980 when the USA won the gold medal in the Olympics. You had Greece winning the Euro Championships in 2004. For me, this is just as crazy. Like, it's one of the wildest things that we've ever seen in esports, I think.
Nobody would have pegged this. Nobody would have pegged. StarCraft 2 is so figured out now. Of course, we had a patch and things like that, but the hierarchy of players felt pretty figured out, and he just absolutely dashed that to the side, ZG, and smashed him.
He obliterated it. He came here as number 21 in the standings for EPT points.
Yeah.
You know, like that. That is amazing, but you know, it's Mapu pointed this out. Shout out to Mapu. Su had the same kind of start in Katowice before he won it.
Right.
He almost got knocked out in groups. Oliveira comes through Group A with a 2-3 series score, something that is typically just not even possible, and makes the full gambit to get victory against Maru 4-1. Occasionally, you could even say dominating.
But the kicker about that is that at the time, Su was considered one of the best in the world.
That's true.
Like, we've had big moments in StarCraft 2. We had historic events. We had Serral winning BlizzCon in 2018, and that was, of course, a big moment. Yeah. But we saw that coming. We knew how good Serral was. Serral was winning pretty much every single other event he participated in, so it was absolutely big, but we knew it was possible. Very, very possible. Yeah. Oliveira did not make it to the short list of the 10 most likely players to win this tournament. Like, this is a whole nother dimension of craziness and wildness and unpredictable, and I guess still everything that makes StarCraft 2 the most beautiful game in this world, because apparently, even though we think we know it all so well, these things are still possible.
Yeah, definitely. The road is amazing. This tournament has had so many bumps and turns and twists and things. I thought Maru was beaten by Hero Marine. It's going to be Hero Marine's year. You know, you see as Raynor and Serral fall out in the round of 8 here, and honestly, I'm kind of waffling. I really don't know what to ask you.
It almost feels that every other result of this tournament is irrelevant. It feels like, we had a good day, and normally we focus on the positives, the storylines. All of it is completely overshadowed by the fact that Oliveira is the world champion of StarCraft 2 in the year 2023.
Nobody saw it coming.
Let that sink in, guys. We have a Chinese world champion in StarCraft 2.
Yeah. It's... wow. Just wait for a second.
哎呀，好，平复了心情啊。汤姆看着汤姆开心，我们也开心了啊。行了，汤姆很开心的在签名。赛后都有签名啊，都有这个环节。可以了，可以了。今天啊，属于我们啊，属于我们中国星际。
Amazing. What makes it even better, I love the way that Oliveira put it. He's like a normal person could do this. Like that is so fantastic.
签名签到手软，没错。
And he's so charismatic.
现在他们可以爽的一批。
Speech after the quarterfinals where he was down 0-2 and he's like, but I just love this game and I love the community and I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna play my best. It is like
感谢小虎牙送的礼物啊，感谢大家送的礼物，感谢 King H 送的魔法书啊，感谢前面 MC 送的魔法书。 还有李少牛逼送的银河之光，感谢兄弟，还有企业送的礼物，还有吕师傅、吕布师傅、鸟哥送的礼物，感谢大家送的礼物。
almost possible, but you still refuse to believe that this is actually going to happen. You're just waiting for this moment where Maru turns it around and he shows why he is the GOAT or considered to be the GOAT.
中国星期过年了呀，真的过年了呀！
Final moment.
Yeah.
哎呀，还得是李佩兰啊，我们的宇宙之光。
The impossible actually became possible with Oliveira, with time,
光将
everything he's done at this tournament. Amazing.
感觉直接送的魔法书，感谢兄弟。
They're gonna open the internet and they're gonna see like, oh, let's see who won Katowice. Was it Maru? Did Cero win again?
Did Hero?
Was it Rainer? Like they're gonna refresh their browser like 27 times. They're like, all right, who's trolling? Who hacked Wikipedia or something? Like, this is so crazy.
We
传奇
have to
没
end.
错，
Thank you very much.
绝对是传奇。
We could keep honestly, we could keep talking about this for half an hour.
Can we just say that this was actually the most memorable Katowice ever?
Of all time, easily.
不光是传奇，还是奇迹。
11 Katowices and this tops everything. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies and
国
gentlemen.
国服都已经关闭了，
Don't go
在
yet.
这
By
个
the
时
way,
刻，
don't go yet. Thank you
对
very
吧
much to the
？Coffee
sponsors, as we have, of course, Intel.
Coffee 这次比赛打完准备退役，汉姆也是同时发了一个帖子说打完退役。
Blizzard, of course, I forgot them last time.
在这种时刻竟然还能
I'm so sorry, Blizzard. I do
回光返
appreciate it,
照，
of course.
对吧？不能叫回光返照，
But
还能拿到冠
most
军，
importantly, and this is extremely important,
而且是 REM 的总冠军
will。continue in 2023. We can't announce too much, of course, but watch, keep your eyes on the horizon, and you'll know more pretty soon. Thank you very much for tuning in
完美
to
啊
Extreme Masters
太完美
Tournament,
了
and
这个
congratulations
结
to our
果。
new world champion, Oliveira.
对吧？我不知道 Coffee 此时此刻看到汤姆夺冠会不会，对吧？对，太励志了，没错，这么多年努力，终于拿到了冠军，而且是拿到了最伟大的冠军。汤姆一直没有拿到过那种90分赛区的冠军嘛，但是这一次夺冠就拿了一个 REM 的总冠军。这个冠军的含金量比什么分赛区，比所有的比赛的冠军的含金量都要高。比 GS 的冠军含金量还要高，而且这次比赛汤姆也是战胜了雷诺，对吧？战胜了河马，对吧？黑人马运，就欧洲的人族，对吧？克莱姆、河马都被他干了，对吧？欧洲的虫族 ，C 罗嘛没办法 ，C 罗在上半区没办法碰不到，下半区的雷诺被干了，对吧？韩国最强的神族。韩国最强的神族小黑人也干了一遍，对吧？然后韩国最强的人族Maru也干了，基本上所有的顶级的都干了一遍，没错，毫无疑问啊，目前就是世界最强人啊。Maru甚至在一个他自己比较擅长的后期啊，都败于探魔手下，后期也败了，Maru的后期也败。刚刚这一局就最后一局啊，就是一盘后期啊，我甚至觉得汤姆很难赢的一个局面，汤姆劣势的局面都能慢慢的扳回来，这个太厉害了，太厉害！前中后期都把Maru干了一遍，对，这简直不可思议啊，简直不可能完成的事情，全世界没有几个人族敢跟Maru打后期，没想到，哎。真的是，哎呀。